My name is Andrew. This is kind of a general about me video, I guess, to kind of preface any videos I might make later.
Everybody, my name is Andrew and I'm a 20-year-old trans guy, and I'm making this video to kind of update my experience so far with transitioning.
Hey everybody, my name is Andrew. I'm a 21-year-old trans guy, and with this video I kind of want to address Alright, hey everybody, my name is Andrew. I am a 22-year-old non-binary trans masculine person, and today I'm going to go over... My name is Andrew. I'm a 22-year-old non-binary trans masculine person, and it has been so long since... Hey everybody, my name is Andrew. I'm 24 years old, I'm non-binary, and this is about 4 years later. Looking back at all those videos is the most bizarre feeling, and today I wanted to talk about some of the things that I've learned throughout the course of my transition, things that have applied just to my whole life and to how I live, and parallels of my transition with my other experiences and how I've grown through it all. Honestly, transitioning has taught me so much about life and the world, things that I've seen paralleled and other things that I've experienced, but so different when put in the context of somebody transitioning, right? Like, there's so much that goes on in our world in terms of socialization and stereotypes and the status quo and certain boxes you're supposed to fit into in order to be a valued member of society. And by valued member of society, I mean in order to receive the same exact rights and boundaries and spaces and safety as other people who aren't the same as you, right? So I've just learned so much. I've learned that nobody else matters except you. Every single day of your life, you're the most important person. You should be living for you, and that doesn't mean being self-centered. That doesn't mean being selfish. That means finding your moral code, finding your values, finding your dreams, and then living to them as best as you possibly can. I've learned that you don't know how many people you can rely on until you're relying on them, you know? I've learned that there are people that aren't meant to be in your life even if they seem like the perfect fit. And then there are people that you would have never guessed would be your best friend. I've learned that as much as I need other people to not make assumptions about me, I also need to not make assumptions about other people. I've met so many people that have shown me unconditional love, and from first interaction I wouldn't have thought that possible. I have come out to people who I expected to be extremely transphobic, homophobic, and they have said, okay, I don't understand that, but I love you and I support you. And then they have worked towards understanding that as a form of showing me how much they love and support me. I've learned that it feels really good to be a big brother. You know, growing up I was the big sister, and I feel like I did pretty good there, but now, when I remember telling my little sister about my transition, and we were talking all about it, and we made some kind of joke. My mom had she had something in her car at the time. It was very weird. She had some sort of weird thing, like maybe toy trucks or something in her car. And I was like, oh yeah, she's getting another kid, she's gonna get another boy. And I remember my sister, so I'd just come out to her 10 minutes prior, maybe, and she's like 15 at the time, maybe. And she goes, no, that's not fair. Because since you're Andrew, and I already have another brother, that means I'm the only girl, and that's not fair. Like, there's gonna need to be another girl in this house. And I remember sitting there thinking, like, that is the sweetest thing I've ever heard, because, like, I came out to you 10 minutes ago, and you already see me, you know? I learned that none of the people in your life will perfectly handle a situation when you initially come out, but the perfect people for your life will do their best to handle the situation moving forward. So maybe they don't understand trans terminology, maybe they don't understand the ways that they should talk about you or the ways that they shouldn't talk about you. But the people that really matter are gonna care when you tell them. And that's gonna be the defining characteristic of that relationship, is if they care when you say something bothers you. And if they care if you're trying to move into this new part of your life. I've learned that people will try to push down your dreams. It doesn't matter what they are, if it's transitioning or being an entrepreneur, or following a new career path, or taking up horseback riding or rock climbing, or writing high fantasy, sci-fi, erotica. There are going to be people who don't agree with your dream and who want to kind of push it down in some small way. And I've also learned that it doesn't matter if anyone doesn't agree with your dream. It doesn't matter if somebody doesn't want you to live the way that you want to live, because it's your life, you know? It's your one life. Like, I'm not here to debate theology. I respect everyone's views on religion, and I'm not arguing anything, but from my experience, the one thing that I know right now is that I have this life. I know the world I live in, I know the life I'm living right now, and my only goal is to live it as fully and wholly as possible. I want to have the full 360 experience. I want to have all of it. I want to experience all the loss. I want to experience all the heartbreak. I want to experience all the love. And I want to experience all the self-love I can possibly have. I want to experience my journey to its fullest extent. I don't want to live anyone else's story. People are already living their other stories. They already have their stories. They're writing their narrative. I want to write my narrative. So if there's something in me that wants to come out, there's something in me that I have to do, I just have to fucking do it. I just have to fucking do it. And that's led me into a lot of trouble sometimes. That's led me to not make the best decisions. But I've also learned that we have every single individual person has a threshold of experience. So we have the things that we felt. We have the things that everyone can tell us about everything else that would expand our minds. Or I can read a book about things. But if I haven't done the thing, I'm not going to have the ingrained threshold of experience. I'm not going to have the information to draw from, the nuanced experiences of everything you do, whether it's failure or success, teaches you about the world and teaches you how to live and teaches you how to move forward and teaches you about yourself. I've learned to fail dramatically, and I've learned to succeed past anything I thought I possibly could. Thank you so much for being a part of it.
That's really it, I guess. If there are questions later, if there's anything I actually want to talk about, or really I want to make these videos so that I can find a way to give back to the community, because being able to watch other people's videos and listen to them talk about their transition really helped me out until I could start testosterone. And so if there's anything I can do, if you have any ideas, any questions, anything that I can offer that somebody else can't offer, I would love to fulfill that. Yeah. So, thank you for watching.